4 teams, 2 matches, 1 ultimate destination, MetLife Stadium, New Jersey. Welcome to the most unpredictable, high-stakes weekend in football history. The 2026 FIFA World Cup has pushed 48 nations to their absolute limits. And now, only 4 giants remain standing. In 48 hours, the world will stop. On one side, a European superpower war that feels like a European championship final come early, France versus Spain. On the other, a historic, bitter intercontinental rivalry renewed on the grandest stage of them all. England versus Argentina. Think about what's at stake here. Kylian Mbappé is chasing legendary status, looking to guide France to their 3rd final in 8 years. Spain's young armada is playing the most beautiful football on the planet. England is desperate to finally bring it home after decades of heartbreak, while Argentina is fighting a spiritual battle to keep the World Cup trophy in South America. But who actually survives the pressure cooker? Who cracks under the lights of North America? And who books their ticket to the grand final on July 19th? Grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications because today, we are breaking down the tactics, the bitter rivalries, and the definitive predictions for the 2026 World Cup semifinals. The European Superwar France versus Spain. Let's start with Tuesday's blockbuster. France versus Spain. A rivalry built on mutual respect, tactical genius, and pure star power. France enters this semifinal as the ultimate tournament machine. They don't always need to play beautiful football, because they have a cheat code: clinical efficiency. Under Didier Deschamps, Les Bleus know exactly how to suffer, how to defend in a low block, and how to strike like lightning on the counterattack. The tactical battle here is fascinating. France relies heavily on their terrifying pace on the wings and their rock-solid defensive transition. If you lose the ball against France, you are dead. Mbappe needs just one half chance to change the destiny of a nation. But standing in their way is a revolutionized Spain. This isn't the boring, sideways passing Spain of the past decade. This is a dynamic, vertical, and aggressive team, driven by a world-class midfield engine and explosive youngsters who fear absolutely nothing. Spain has been the most consistent team of the tournament. Spain's objective is simple: suffocate France, keep the ball, use heavy pressing to win it back instantly, and starve Mbappe of service. The big question for Tuesday: can Spain's fluid attacking lines break through the steel wall of the French defense without getting caught on a devastating counter-attack? It's a chess match played at 100 miles per hour. The vendetta England versus Argentina. If Tuesday is a chess match, Wednesday is an absolute war. England versus Argentina. This isn't just a football match. It's a historic vendetta. Every time these two nations meet in a World Cup, drama, controversy, and legendary moments follow. And in 2026, the narrative couldn't be any bigger. Let's look at England. This squad has matured. They've moved past the ghosts of the past, led by a golden generation of world-class attackers and a midfield anchored by pure talent. England has shown incredible resilience in this tournament. They know how to win ugly, and they know how to dominate. For them, this is about destiny. It's about finally silencing the critics and proving they belong at the absolute top of world football. But to get to the final, they have to run through a brick wall named Argentina, the reigning Copa America giants play with a level of passion that borders on obsession. They aren't just playing for a trophy. They are playing for their people, carrying the legacy of their footballing gods. Tactically, Argentina thrives on chaos and emotional intensity. They will look to rattle England's composure, press high, disrupt the rhythm, and exploit any defensive gaps with lethal precision. The midfield battle on Wednesday will be a cinematic masterpiece. It's going to be physical, it's going to be loud, and it will likely be decided by a single moment of individual magic or a devastating mistake. The X factors and tactical analysis. To understand who survives these semifinals, we have to look at the hidden details, the X factors that managers are obsessing over behind closed doors. First, let's talk about the bench and depth. In a tournament this grueling, fatigue is a silent killer. France and England hold a massive advantage here. Their squad depth is terrifying. If a game goes into extra time, both managers can bring on world-class game changers who are completely fresh. Spain and Argentina rely heavily on their starting 11's chemistry, meaning an injury or early fatigue could completely ruin their tactical plans. Second X factor, the penalty shootout ghost. If either of these games goes to penalties, psychology takes over. Argentina has a proven history of cold-blooded composure in shootouts. France and England, historically, have suffered immense heartbreak at the penalty spot. If Spain or Argentina can drag these matches to 120 minutes, the psychological scale tilts heavily in their favor. Every set piece, every VAR decision, every tactical substitution in the 70th minute will decide who goes to New Jersey and who plays in the dreaded third place match on Saturday. All right, it's time to put everything on the line. Who makes it to the grand final on Sunday, July 19th? Let's start with France versus Spain. Spain will dominate possession. There is no doubt about that. They will look beautiful. But France is built to destroy beautiful teams. Expect a tactical masterclass from Deschamps. Spain will press hard, but France will find the gap on the counter. My prediction? France edges out a thriller, winning 2-1 to secure their spot in the final. Now, for the war, England versus Argentina. This is going to be a brutal, emotional roller coaster. Argentina will bring the fire, but England's tactical discipline and lethal attacking options off the bench will be their difference maker late in the second half. It's going to be tight, it's going to be tense, but I predict England wins it 1-0 in a historic, nerve-wracking finish, setting up a monumental blockbuster final. France versus England at MetLife Stadium. But football doesn't care about predictions. The beauty of the World Cup is that legends are made in the moments no one sees coming. Now, I want to hear from you. Who are you backing this week? Will Spain's youth conquer France? Can Argentina stop England from bringing it home? Drop your exact score predictions in the comments below. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your football crew. The countdown to glory is officially on. Thanks for watching, and we will see you at the final.